Hey y'all, welcome back to Stoked Big Air Edition. I'm Incetic, with me again is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
And Turo.
She hucking on my board till I'm stoked.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
You guys had to wait like 4 days for that one.
Yeah. We unlocked Mount Shuksan. Again, I don't actually know how to say it. But we're going there for the first time. We're back to the, content that was in the original game, not added by the Big Air Edition.
Oh, alright.
As well.
Competitions, media, and sponsorship.
Death Zone Madness.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll be the events that we do once we do enough media here, but once again, time for the races. Yeah, I didn't point this out before, but like, K2 was unique. K2 and then Alaska, which is the next range, were unique in being like, sure, this game is like all backcountry, but those were super backcountry. Like, they don't really have these marked trails and such.
Yeah.
Which was kind of an interesting way to, spice things up, change
Like
it up.
completely untracked.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
completely
you're
untracked
fast.
rather than just this where, once again, the trails are there as kind of the racing line suggestions.
Yeah. Today's Deadly Descent, game design.
Here's where you're going to start to see that I'm starting to get fast enough to, like, reliably get the blurring around my screen
Yeah.
when I've, gone a straight line.
Oh my
I also love
God.
how I can tell you're micromanaging your turns because the sound effect for like the snow crunching as you turn like just keeps stopping and starting and overlaying over itself.
Yeah. Again, as much as it would be hilarious to see all-out death runs where I end up going as fast as possible, I do want to win these. And so,
Yeah.
to mitigate them, you're going to see a lot of mitigation stuff, Sometimes I, just jump in the middle of a long straightaway or before a really sharp turn to
Because
try to
that kills
immediately
your
reduce
speed.
my speed,
Yeah. I love games where you go slower through the air.
I think it's just... I don't know.
I think the act of jumping takes some of your momentum off of horizontal.
Well,
Maybe something. I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, around here, you see that I don't even really need to tuck.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes I do.
Me neither.
But,
I mean, you're fast as fuck.
boy.
Boy.
Yeah, and I don't know why, behind the AI, the snow that they kick up is, dark. It looks like they're smoking,
Yeah, they're on
because he's
fire,
evil.
dude.
He's evil.
Or, yeah, evil. Oh my God.
It's Nega Travis Rice.
The flesh would have melted off my face mid-air during one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the atomic bonds between my skin would have just ripped.
I feel like you're gonna
broken.
end the race and they're gonna look at your arms and you're not gonna have any arm hair.
Right.
Wow.
Big hustle.
Imagine
Right.
if all of the things this game was able to implement is
Arm hair
realistic
removal.
arm hair removal.
Arm hair. Sorry, you said realistic?
Yeah,
It's
realistic.
arm hair removal from going too fast on a snowboard. I don't think that's realistic.
Well, no, exactly. Like you're going so fast that were this real, that would
lose
that's
arm
what
hair.
would happen. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you might ask, Insidic, why are you wearing just a t-shirt to this?
Because
it's
of
that
the-
sure,
because
I
it's
might be
cheaper than a wax.
really cold now, but when I get up at speed, all of the, air resistance and whatever will warm my body up to hundreds of degrees
Yeah.
Celsius,
Yeah.
You're literally going the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And each one of these gates is another... Yep, that's Mach 5.
No, I'm actually...
Yeah, no, this is
No,
the
no,
one
this
part
is...
of this.
It's just slowed
Yeah.
down for us as humans.
Oh,
Mach 6,
yeah,
Mach 7.
I actually, this is going at 0.25x speed,
Yeah.
so that we can all register it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
that's
this
game
your
design.
character is a part of the same genus of human beings.
Genus? Genus!
I tried. I didn't do good in biology.
So, like, our player character is less related to us than Neanderthals. Okay. I see how it is.
Well, the worst if I was able to finish my joke, it would have been even worse. So I was gonna say the same genus of human beings as Bob that allows him to turn an 1800 from a standing position.
Wow.
But I guess that implies you're also...
Right. I mean, we talked about this before. Yeah, Bob has a freestyle genus.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy has
It changes
what-
it up.
I guess
I
that's
mean,
what
you
they
know
call
what?
it.
I'll drink to that. I mean, that's why we have 2 livers, right?
Yeah.
So you could lose one and be fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's also why we have
mark.
two kidneys.
Yeah.
What? No, we only have 1 kidney. We have 2 livers.
I have
Why are we silent? What's going on?
I have 2 brains.
Basic.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah.
One lets you turn 900 degrees. The other lets you turn 1100.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a turbo.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it was, it was such a big deal for Tony Hawk to do the first 900. 'Cause
Right, his
humans
brain
with
could
only
achieve.
1 brain, like 900 is pretty much where you max out at.
Yeah.
Until you get like a ton of air, and that's how they could do like the
Even
tornado
then.
and such.
Even
But
then.
yeah, like in that same amount of air, Bob, who has 2 brains, can do the 1800.
Right, because like if I tried
Bob
doing
could
like
just do
a
it from a standing position.
yeah, if I'm
as a
standing,
baby, he could have done it at the half pipe. He built up his
oh
powers.
my god,
Baby in a
I know. Look at this shit.
that was out of control.
And this
Yeah,
is like
it truly was out of control.
this is like part 4 of what?
For as fast as you go, it is really hard to stop. Like, I am holding down on the analog stick, and nothing is happening.
Until the final gate, at which point it becomes very easy for your character
Yeah,
to stop.
you just
Right.
turn 90 degrees and just
and his hands go up and he goes, whoa, and then he's
Yeah.
done.
and you just in that time we don't see it, but your character experience is like
12
your character
Gs,
experience-
yeah.
like 12. I was gonna say 20.
Your balls just rip off in your pants and drop down a pant leg.
Oh
and
my
you just
God.
go, and your character's so
Oh.
cold because you're not wearing a jacket that you don't even notice until you get home.
Yeah,
Right, but then I end up going, like double the speed of sound and
No.
instantly burning up. Honestly, sometimes if a gate is like right after a long straightaway or such, but right before a very swift turn or sometimes the strategy is to get through the gate and then just crash. And then reset at that, because you reset at the last gate you went
Right.
through. So it's like if you do that fast enough, you almost don't really lose any time.
I mean, that is still pretty cool, though.
the original Skate
Made it.
has a yeah. The
I
original
genuinely looked like I was stumbling around like I had a concussion.
The original Skate has a tooltip where it advises you that there's 4 ways to stop: drag your feet, drag your tail, do a power slide, or eat shit.
I
Yeah.
was thinking that.
Yeah.
I was thinking that's the secret bonus
Yeah.
way to stop in this game. Just eat shit.
Yeah.
Just fucking die.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to.
Yeah. I mean, we've all died once or twice,
Once or twice, yeah.
and then we get better.
Yeah. Man. You are, I mean, the game, I'll give this game this. You do seem to be going quite fast.
Yeah, no, the game seems to have a pretty good sense of speed.
Yeah.
It's just that
Yeah.
you
like-
shouldn't be going this fast.
The question is that intentional? I mean, there are parts of this game where I feel like it is, and other parts where I'm like,
It's
I
like,
can't tell.
Once again, the fact that you do go base faster as you... It's either as you gain more influence points or maybe just as your playthrough literally puts more time into it. But I think it has to be the first one. You know, because why else would they tie speed to, like, time on
like
your
the
profile?
the
But,
longer
like,
you play the game, you just get faster. That's horrifying.
honestly, sometimes I have thought, what if I just, like, start a new profile and just, like, pause and leave it going for 8 hours?
That's the
see what-
speedrun strat.
But I don't think, again, I don't think that would be it. I think it makes so much more sense to have it be like, oh, we give you hidden just speed increases so that you get bigger airs and can do cooler shit later on.
Good
but it is,
lord.
again, where was I going with this? I guess overall, like, if again there was a second game and maybe like you still ended up going this fast, but you could go into a kind of like bullet time, I guess. Like, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5, like, well, who is it? Franklin's power is to immediately slow down and get like tremendous grip on whatever road, car you're driving. So like if you could go this fast, but then like go into like a slower bullet time where you could make the turns you'd need.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
I mean, it would also be cool if you did that like if they implemented like when you were in the air, if you press that button, then you could do some kind of special trick thing. I don't know. Like certain, you know, it goes slow-mo and you can do, maybe you can just do pre-programmed special tricks while in that, or maybe it's,
I mean, like SSX Blur.
Then again, I think we are also kind of now really arcading it, and this game...
Yeah, but I mean, this game...
It's not like advertising its realism, but it's, again, trying to be more of a low-key guy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm just spitballing about a different snowboarding game.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
The spiritual successor to Stoked.
Yeah. Stoked 2, Bigger Air Edition.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is fucking too much air. Too much air.
Way too much air edition.
Yeah. Heir to the throne.
I do. Wow,
oh, nice.
I really do like how your guy like slows to a stop and then he goes, "Yikes! I was going really fast." Okay.
Man. Space swag. I'm starbound. Stop hard. Feet leave the ground. Yo,
oh, that's a great picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like the idea that you stop mid-air to look at the picture and go like, "Ah, man, the picture didn't come out right." Ah! Like, oh, you're dead.
Yeah. Or the photo crew is like, well, he just plummeted off a huge drop. It's probably gonna die, but we got the picture. So back to base, everyone.
It's like, all right, well, let me get a look at that photo. I want to make sure we got the. Well,
yeah, Eric
we don't
Costin
get a do-over.
Like
so
200 feet up in the air, rapidly approaching the ground at the speed of like Mach 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he's gonna leave a crater where he lands.
Yeah.
This is the only picture we got?
In an Absinthe movie.
Yeah, you're the headliner of the game devs. Well, did Absinthe, were they part of the development team, or did they just, like, lend a hand in terms
heavily featured in association with Absinthe films, you know, kind of thing.
Kind of like,
I associate this game more with Absinthe films than Bombfish.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't... Yeah,
sometimes it makes you wonder, like, what were the devs expecting you to be doing at the precise time? Like, maybe sometimes it's like, were they expecting me to be slower, and so I'd be further into the trick at that time? You know, kind of thing. It's a thought experiment, sort of.
Like, I remember one of the... It was like either the first or second photo challenge that you did, where, like, it was, like, a big jump, and you had a big, long run-up to it, and the camera was, like, right at the lip of the jump before, like, you would even catch air. And sure enough, the photo is you
getting
on the ramp, like, half a second away from doing, like, a double backflip nose grab. But as of the photo, you were just
Epic Adventure of...
Insedic 47.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, it's just like, you hit certain milestones, and it's just like, you're in a double-page spread. You grace the front cover. You're the star of your own video game. You know. Yeah. I guess just kind of fun little things.
Oh, I mean, I feel like get to become Stoked too. Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm here.
You really like that photo.
Bump, bump, bump.
Chemtrail?
Contrail.
Chemtrail?
Honestly, part of... You know, I gotta give the devs credit. They did have to come up with a lot of individual, unique names for challenges. You know?
Yeah.
Which means, sure, a lot of them are very basic, you know, but...
What if we get to the credits and there's like 12 writers?
Damn, yeah. They didn't have a plot, but they needed that writing staff to come up with challenges.
To come up with all these challenges.
It's all the people who work on AMP3.
Oh my god.
Genuinely, I don't know, like, if you compared the credits of, like, AMP3 versus this and actually found that there were several repeating names,
that'd be cool.
I don't know, I guess I'll have to check that, yeah. Then maybe this could be an actual, like, spiritual successor.
I seriously.
But again, that's not likely.
I do know. Yeah, Bongfish was. I almost said Bong Synth. Bongfish did have a deal with Microsoft. I think they did the Motocross Madness Xbox Live Arcade reboot.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun
Yeah,
game.
I remember like looking it up, and yeah, well, they had a deal with Microsoft because again, like this was Xbox 360 and Windows PC only, you know. So like not on PS3, and you know, not like on Steam or good old games or anything like that. Like you'd have to find a 2009, you know, PC
Physical
disc copy. Yeah,
Maybe I
if you
should
want
do
to
that.
CC, but
Oh, I kind of want to do that now.
God, I keep forgetting where I'm getting at with this. Yeah, it was like Stoked was like their one big, you know, came on a disc,
That's
kind of
a pretty good
game. Once again, I like the all-in-ones, yeah, but they did a bunch of like Xbox Live Arcade stuff as well.
Huh.
What would you do if you had like a bong that had a fish in it?
What do you mean?
Do? Like, what would you do?
I'd smoke the fish out.
Yeah.
You'd smoke the fish.
Yeah, I mean, this fish is in the bong, and I'm gonna be bubbling through past the fish, and the occasional gulp of smoke is gonna taste a little fishy.
Yeah.
But like,
And the fish is gonna be dead pretty quick.
We're going to have to breed a genus of fish that
genus
can
of
live in bog water.
every grouping of
I
animal
swear,
is
there
a
probably
genus.
is like an aquarium bong. You're probably not supposed to have actual living things in it, but I'm sure someone's
Oh,
made
yeah, for
one
sure.
like that.
But I mean, like, I want a fish in my bong. Like, I want a living fish that is with the bubbles as they go by.
Smoke.
And then I forget that I have the fish, and I try to, like, dump out the bong, and I just pour it right down the drain, and I go, shit! Oh, no! Oh, God!
No!
And I can't reach my hand into the garbage disposal to get the fish, but it's flopping around in there, and I'm just sitting there going, oh.
Like, do I have to turn on the garbage?
Now, do I have to fish a fish out of my garbage disposal
Should
right
I just
now?
turn the garbage disposal on?
No, don't turn it on!
While
put
in
it out of
the
its
beginnings
misery.
of being high. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my god.
God, Jesus.
Good lord.
Oh,
That's a
man.
fucking nightmare.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that would be so sad. Hey, how was your weekend? Oh, I got really high and killed my fish.
My
you-
bong.
What do you mean you killed it? You, like, took it out of the water? No, I put it in the garbage disposal and turned it on.
Wait, why was it in the garbage? I put it in my bong.
Poured my
Why
bong
was
out
it in your
without
bong?
forgetting the fish.
There's this
It's
game
my
dev
bog
com-
fish.
There's this game dev company called Bogfish, and I thought it'd be funny to put a fish in my bong.
Yeah, I
and
guessed
like,
it on an Incendic video of a
Yeah.
game made by a company called Bogfish. It's a
And
long story.
I guess everybody else was joking, but I wasn't joking, and I really wanted to do it.
This is giving off the same vibes of like on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Like, bro,
Tell him what it was. It was a Tuesday.
how you thought of the name was not the weird part of the story.
It's a bogfish.
At a rave. Tell him where it was. It was at a rave.
You kissed your cousin? At Crimson. It was at Crimson.
Yeah.
Tell him where it was. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into getting a bongfish, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's good to hear.
Well, you do have a cat though, so.
Well, yeah, we do, but he shouldn't be in a bong anyway, so.
Right, but just, you know.
I mean, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't want the cat knocking over the bong and smashing it on the ground, and then we got glass everywhere.
Yeah, every
your
so
cat's
often
high.
every so often I think of kind of things like, you know, maybe I should get a cat. Well, wait, I often have, you know, like a drink, like, well, water, you know, or soda or whatever, just here near my PC setup so that I can eat and drink while at the PC. What if the cat jumps up and knocks the glass over, you know?
Yeah, it really depends on the temperament of the cat, I guess, because,
All right.
you know, our cat, he doesn't knock over tall, like, vertical glasses,
Like, you see those cats knocking shit over compilations.
But our cat does love to knock over. Anytime it's a styrofoam cup that's, like, wider at the top than the bottom. If it's wider at the top than the bottom, he wants to knock it over. But if it's, like, just straight up and down, he doesn't care.
Huh.
No.
Absurd.
And, like,
It's a interesting
for a while,
critter.
I stopped keeping him around, and then he kind of lost interest, and I thought, okay, it's safe again, and so I had one sitting out, and then I came out the next morning, and it was on its side, and I was like, you!
Dios mío, la criatura.
My sister got 2 cats, and she's gonna bring them to their family for Christmas.
Oh, really?
She actually has, you know, brought them over for, like, Thanksgiving and such, but I wasn't able to make it there, so... Yeah.
We got a really stupid... He's very dumb. He's not very good at
My
anything.
sister's cat is also very stupid. Just she, you can tell there's nothing between the ears.
Yeah, I mean,
At all.
well, to be fair, the ears are sitting on the top of the head, not on the sides. So there shouldn't.
It's almost
be
like there's
anything
just
between the
air
ears.
in there or something.
Yeah. You know, cats are supposed to be sort of semi-predatory. This little moron. I saw there was like a little bug in the house. I think it was a June bug. Yeah, there was a June bug, and there was like a leaf. And he was staring at the June bug. And the June bug was kind of skittering around, and I was like, get him, get him. And he looked at me, and then he looked back at the June bug, and then the June bug took off, and he was still staring at the leaf. And I was like, no!
No,
You fool! You little
You
fool!
fucking idiot!
You missed it! You completely beefed it!
You would die in the wild.
Oh, I don't understand. I don't know how he lived for so long. Because, like, his previous owners, who we stole him from accidentally, just let him wander without a collar or anything. And he's a black cat on a black asphalt out there. I'm surprised nobody hit him with their car, but also, I don't know how he hunted. On the other hand, he's also very cute, so probably he would just go from door to door going meow, and then people would feed him.
Yeah, did that ever resolve? The fact
What do you
that-
mean?
The fact
Well,
that
okay, here's what happened. We found he was walking around outside our door. We opened the door, he followed us in. We pet him for a little while. We were like, he seems friendly. We've seen him around. He's probably a stray. I don't know what to do. So some friends brought over like an extra cat bowl they had and like a couple other things. And they were like, okay, well, if you guys figure out who owns him and you don't want this stuff, you can give it to us back. And we were like, okay, that's cool, thank you. And then like a few days later, our neighbor was like, hey, have you seen a black cat around here? And we were like, oh, he's yours. Okay, great. And then, you know, Lil Z said, oh, do you want him back? And then he said, nah, keep him. And then, like, literally just nah, keep him. And then he turned to the apartment building, and he shouted up to the second floor, hey, get the cat stuff. And his wife came out and was like, huh, what? And he was like, get the cat stuff. They're taking the cat. And we were like, we don't have to take the cat. You can have him. And he's like, nah, he was fine. But you can have him. And then actually, the last day they were here, he was like, hey, how's he doing? And we were like, oh, he's great. Here, you want to say, I mean, it seems like you guys are leaving. You guys want to say goodbye? And he said, yeah, that'd be great. And so Lil Z turned to walk into the apartment, and when she came back out, they had packed up and left.
wow.
Yeah.
They just, like,
And it's
it was
not
going to
like,
take her, like, 30 seconds to walk in, grab the cat, and step outside again.
it's not like this cat is cursed or anything. This cat is perfectly
Yeah, he's a
normal.
perfectly, yeah.
A little, you know, loud.
Yeah, he likes to
so
meow
he likes
loudly.
to knock stuff over, but that's a cat.
Yeah, I mean, he's a perfectly well-behaved cat, as far as I'm concerned. He has very poor claw control. Like, he'll get happy and start, his claws will come out, and then when he, like, needs to walk away, he'll be dragging the rug behind him. Like, that's maybe the worst thing about him. He's
Pretty cute.
pretty cute, and he's a good kitty. I think what it was is they were already planning on moving, and they didn't want to move with a cat and a dog, because I know they had a dog too, and they were like, he would be happier in staying in a nearby environment or something. But like, I don't think it matters much to the cat if we keep him indoors versus him being able to wander outside. But I guess maybe they thought we would just let him wander and get killed.
Yeah, again, you live in an apartment complex.
No.
Cars in the parking lots and... Alright.
He likes to hide in car wheel wells when he gets out there. Yeah.
That's not good. Well, we're back to K2 for another event. Death Zone Madness. I don't know why K2 and especially Death Zone is like a forbidden fruit, but I mean, if you remember, like the last event in SSX 2012 was Death Zone at, I think, K2.
Oh, no, I think it was Mount Everest.
Well, it was called Death Zone, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wonder if that's like a term from snowboarding.
Yeah, the Death Zone is where, like, you get so high up that the oxygen, like, your body can't breathe that
I'm pretty sure it's just a mountaineering thing.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure K2 is, like, the mountain that has claimed the most lives.
And also, that's, this helicopter used to, I mean, there's probably still corpses in there.
Yeah, you know I gotta grind the helicopter.
It smells a little fishy as you're sliding on the blades.
Oh, because there are dead fish in there?
Yeah, the bongfish.
The bongfish.
Yeah, we're all smoking their bongfishes.
Yeah.
And they fucking crashed the helicopter.
Everyone else brought oxygen. I brought my bong. I was thinking I'd just get high.
But no, you're the pilot! Oh, no!
Man, my weed isn't burning right. I don't know what the fuck is up. Anyway, you guys want to hit this?
Yeah, I was gonna smoke at 28,000 feet. That was my entire reason for doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the Mile High Club.
Yeah.
Where I get high a mile high.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's True Bloods D9 here. So apparently the Mile High Club does not mean that you smoke at the top of Mount Everest, alright? I tried that and it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
My lighter wouldn't even actually light, so it was like, I pretty much had to rub the weed in between my hands really hard.
I just rubbed it into my gums.
Yeah.
You just, like it was fucking chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chewing weed.
Somehow Greg would also be there.
Yeah.
And he's very unhappy.
I can't believe we both trained for years to climb Mount Everest.
You wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah.
Whoa, Greg, you're my Sherpa? No, True Bloods. I'm not a Sherpa.
That is it's slightly racist.
I'm not a Sherpa.
I assume you have the best intentions, but please do not call me that.
It's like, I don't... Why do you...
Yeah.
I was told I won a contest. Okay, you're my shawarma?
That's not the right word. I'm not your anything, True Bloods. I assume he probably coerced Greg into being there or tricked him, told him Greg won a contest to climb Everest or something. Right.
And Greg gets there and True Bloods is there and he's like, wow, Greg, I can't believe you made it. And he's like, no! No, please!
You know, True Bloods, for this thing that I apparently won, this seems to really be all about you.
Yeah, that's because you're my shawarma. Stop calling me that. Stop it.
Oh my god.
First of all, we have a Sherpa. Second of all, that's not the word. Sprint. Man.
Yeah.
Now
I didn't really think about it until after we finished recording parts 1 and 2, but yeah, like Sprint, it's not around anymore.
What do you mean?
What?
Didn't they get bought by T-Mobile?
Oh. I thought they still existed.
I don't know.
I
thought
remember this. I haven't seen
like
a
someone was trying to buy a Sprint. Whatever. I thought you were like, oh, Sprint, because now it's like a time capsule kind of thing. But
Sprint
I could be totally wrong.
Sprint still exists, but they are under T-Mobile.
Yeah, Sprint is now owned by T-Mobile. So looking up Sprint Mobile leads to T-Mobile.com.
When I searched Sprint Mobile, T-Mobile's website came up first. That makes me sad, actually.
Yeah. Man, remember that one guy who used to do advertising for Verizon, and then he did advertising for Sprint? And then it was like, I used to do advertising for Verizon, but now I do it for Sprint, and here is why. And like, it was supposed to be something that you cared about.
Yeah.
I cared about
whole
that guy.
saga was, you know, really how us in, you know, like middle school, high school in the late 2000s, early 2010s really learned about the worldly conflicts that are going on in the world, you know.
Exactly.
The division, the divisiveness of stuff like cell phone brand.
Yeah, brother against brother.
Yeah.
You know,
Fight
it was,
to survive.
Yeah.
Hey, Gerald, the local pilot, is amped to show you around.
Oh my god, that's the name of there's
The fucking,
the motherfucking,
Yeah, and the guy, the mountain, the manager of the mountain, he's SSX to see you.
Yeah, he's real Sean Palmer.
Yeah.
We ain't got no Chris Gunny Gunnarsson here.
Yeah.
You know, ordering us around.
At least we don't think we do.
I'm really Kelly Slater to see Alaska.
This really dominates my downhill.
I feel like that's gonna be the next iteration of it.
Yeah.
She dominated my Blake till I'm downhill or something.
Till I'm downhill.
She dominates.
She dominates my downhill till I Kololo.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we unlocked the last mountain range, Alaska. We'll be there to do races and media next time, so join us then.